Hello and welcome to another episode of the Entrepreneur Experts Cafe. I'm Kimberly Crow, your host, and I'm here with Jason Spangler today. He is a life resilience expert. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Awesome. So super glad that you were able to carve time out of your busy schedule to be here with us today. Before we get into it, tell us how you became an expert in this particular area.
Well, life was stale in 2016, and I saw a news story about a university that had a football team they were spooling up, and I was like, I can do that. So I emailed the head coach, and I said, when you're done laughing, reach back out to me. And he did immediately and said, be in my office the next day. So I entered a new season of my life as a business owner, and I took my focus to something greater. And I became the oldest college football player in America.
So you were a college football player at what age?
50.
At 50, you started playing football at age 50.
Yes.
Well, you're in great shape, so I'm not surprised. But a lot of people must be surprised because that's usually when careers are waning at that point. Is that correct?
Well, most people are sitting on the couch drinking beer, watching TV, or watching football on TV.
Okay.
And I was playing. So,
wow.
But that journey in that season of my life changed my life forever.
Sounds like it would.
And it allowed me to look at through different lenses, through different ethnic lenses, because I was immersed with 100 inner city young white.
Okay.
And I became their father.
Wow.
So I became their coach.
Okay. Life coach.
Yeah, and they came to me and talked to me about their life because they couldn't go to their parents or their coaches on the football team because they felt more comfortable because I was one of them.
Yeah.
But I became that guy that helped guide them through school, helped guide them through issues in their life in their early 20s, late teens.
Fantastic. Well, this is giving me chills. So really, those people need somebody that they can reach out to, that they can trust, who does have a little bit more life experience, but at the same time isn't going to be judgmental, isn't going to get them in trouble, isn't going to be like, I don't want to tell this to my parents or my coach either.
I was a safety place for them.
Okay. And so they were able to open up to you. Mm-hmm. And boy, I bet you changed some lives.
I did. But the most amazing thing is I was changed more than they were.
Really? Tell me about that.
Well, I was able to be immersed in a culture that was different than mine, mm-hmm. which opened my eyes to something I had never been a part of. Even though I was a military pilot, I was never immersed into it. Truly was living in a Black culture for an old white guy.
That's an incredible story.
And it took my blinders away and allowed me to now look through the lens of the pain that certain people have that don't look like me.
Human challenges.
Yes. And it allowed me to realize, hey, I need to give back. It's my turn to take what I've learned and give it to the world.
Wow. And these were football players, so maybe not straight A students, maybe not able to succeed in other ways, but really, really powerful in this particular sport. And they were able to learn a little bit more about life outside the sport from somebody who'd been there. As a military pilot, what experience did that give you that you were able to channel for these young gentlemen?
It just gave me the strength to be able to push harder than them, which pushed the team to work harder.
Wow. How'd your team do overall?
It was first year, 0-11.
0-11. All right. Wow. You got to start somewhere. First year is fantastic.
But they almost won the conference championship last year, the fourth year.
Oh my gosh. 4 years later, they almost won conference. Mm-hmm. That is fantastic. Well, Jason, it's just been an honor to be here with you today, learning a little bit more. If people want to work with you directly, who do you mostly help and how can they get a hold of you?
I help anybody that's reaching out. I do counsel military pilots that have done tours that I flew with when I was in. I work with college athletes. I work with anybody that needs help. And I have a book out that just came out on Amazon at the end of last year called Overpower Now. It's a working devotional.
Okay.
So it's a 90-day, 190-page devotional that allows you to read scripture, read parts of my coaching book that's going to come out at the end of the year, and then write every day.
Fantastic. A little bit of journaling, a little bit of education, a little bit of insight.
Yes, ma'am.
I love that a lot. All right, Jason, thanks so much for being here with us today. Before we let you go, any final words for our crew?
Hey, guys, keep smiling, keep pushing, keep driving.
I love it. Words to live by. I'm Kimberly Crow. We'll see you next time. Cheers.